and see. It's like it's right over here. Got one of these bars over here.
Turn left on Menchaca Road.
Man, it's not even working over here. Impatient people around here, man.
Just ahead, turn right to stay on Menchaca Road. Turn right to stay on Menchaca Road. Pick up.
Come on, man. Mr. Ben?
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
I'm all right.
I will find us a house.
How y'all doing?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm all right.
I know that Lorenzo wants to have a home for the golf tournament. I'll handle it.
I don't know what
Give me-
people
give me-
stop in front of me.
Do you want that house?
Head to your drop-off at 6906
Well, what
Lunar
is? I hear
Drive.
Sylvia yell out a better one. I heard her say a better one.
Turn right to stay on Menchaca Road.
I
then
just heard her
turn
say a
left.
better one.
You have enough room back there, soon?
Okay.
Plenty,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I can find something.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
Mr. Seed, I told a friend of mine that you're gonna take me hunting. Bro, I'm ready to kill some quail. Stop laughing, everybody. We're not changing the subject. I'm here in Texas and people laugh at me. I gotta tell them I hunt quail.
My name's Chris. I'm your driver and recorder for
Okay.
our safety.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I got you. I hear Lo talking. All right, tell Lo I've been working and traveling quite a bit, but I will find us a place for the tournament, for the golf tournament. Give me 2 days. Give me 2 days. Yes, sir. I hope. I mean, unless Charlie's defecting, you know. Somebody might offer him a different type of chocolate milk. I know how much he loves imported chocolate milk. That'll be fun. Okay. Yeah, I'll handle it. All right, tell about it. I know. I love it. Well, are we going to have a sponsorship from the Chris Seeds beef? There we go. Now we're talking, buddy. Now
In a
you're
quarter
talking.
mile, turn right
That's
on
what you should have said from the
Weston
very beginning. All right. So, okay. I'll do it. I'll call y'all by Tuesday. I'll have something to set up for us. All right. Tell everybody I love them. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. All right.
In Austin, you got to say, all right, all right, all right.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So that's Chris. That's the dude that has all the
land.
the land. So there's a golf tournament that we've done the last 3 years. It's a 4-day golf tournament. 4 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. And it's in Fredericksburg. Sorry, I'm trying to find your seatbelt, my friend. Once we get going.
Also, I have not been to Fredericksburg. Have you been?
Yes. Have you not been to Fredericksburg?
Have you?
Go
You
take
like it?
Sam. Yes.
I was gonna take
You
it.
have to go. If there's like an Oktoberfest, that's when we should. When it comes to the Oktoberfest, we should go. Have you ever been to Oktoberfest?
Germany.
Yes.
No, but I saw some German. Where was I? I forget. I think I was in New York City. And this German dude, he was like, I was just at Oktoberfest, and he like was showing his phone to somebody, and I was like looking at it, I was like, no, that's crazy.
I've been there twice. The second time my wife said I can't go.
Yeah.
Was it the hot beer? The hot beer over there?
It's not hot beer at all.
Oh, I thought that's what it was.
No.
It's
So,
like
so the
this
thing
dude-
about it is each tent holds 6,000 people.
Damn.
But each beer has the flavor, has kind of the vibe and feel of people behind it. So like Lowenbrau beer. When we went to the tent that served Lowenbrau, they only served one beer in each tent. I was sitting next to the Gestapo. I was at the table with them, and I was sitting because they have their tables where they just kind of go out.
Yeah.
I remember that, and then I went to before that. The night before, we went to it was the same place that Adolf Hitler actually went to when he was forming his Third Reich. He would go to this little undercover spot. It's a real popular spot that people would go there. So yeah, you go there.
Okay. How'd you end up there? That's so
Huh?
crazy.
They should have shut that shit down.
Well, yeah, that's a fun story. in itself. But the second time I went to this place, we went to that tent, but the tent that was the funnest for us was one called Pollinator. Had 2 stories, people hanging out, and that's when I got banned.
So whatever happened there.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in Oktoberfest stays in Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
I picture like that dude we saw drinking out of that girl's boob just now, but like 10 times that.
Like 10x that, and then it's over like a couple days, Benny. So
Drinking out of that girl's smelly boob.
I mean, maybe that's his thing, though.
Maybe never. That's fine.
maybe
Whatever.
that's-
Everyone's got a thing.
Would you do that, man? Are you that guy? If somebody had a stinky, there was a guy that was really hyped up tonight, and
A beer, alcohol might sanitize it a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
But
know.
I don't even drink, so.
Well, it might have been water for all we know. He just had if he had a foot fetish, that was.
But did it score him some points with her or what?
I mean,
That's what it's ultimately about.
I don't know. It was
But then
moon
she got to walk with a wet boot.
power.
Yeah,
she did.
that's what I was. Does she want that? Is she like that, or is she like, oh man, I gotta walk around this web?
Not just wet, it's beer. You know, it's sticky and.
Yeah, it was like, and that, that was crazy. That was her boot. She probably bought
Serious
that.
boot,
That was
yeah.
her serious boot that she had. In there. You could tell she was kind of like, oh,
Pissed.
dang. This guy's running around thinking
She
he's
messed
a
up.
man.
He messed up her $200 boots.
But that's what happens when you're high
Yeah,
on
those
it,
boots
you know?
ain't cheap. 200 might be
That's what
cheap
I'm
for
saying.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if they really knew each other.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is that like what
I don't
the young
know.
dudes do now? Is that like, say, like, can I take it?
So
Beer has
you might
boot.
have to do that, Benny. You might be in a world where you have to
Yeah.
impress people.
I mean, 20 years ago, I probably would have.
But it depends on what he was drinking too.
What's Sam's younger sister's name?
Erin.
Erin.
Yeah. She doesn't drink.
Well, we'll have to ask, but she might have a boot.
She does have. I mean,
Right,
she's from
so-
Texas. She's got boots.
Yeah. You can ask her how she feels. How would you feel if a guy
I am gonna ask her.
drank a beer out of your boot?
Ask her if that's just like a thing.
Is that a?
Maybe.
It's shit. It ain't a Texas thing. I don't know about an
No?
Austin thing.
You
But
don't
it shows
think
hell
it's
ain't
a
a
Texas
Texas.
thing?
Hell no.
I don't know. How's driving tonight? You getting some?
Well, y'all my first ride for the night, so.
Oh, okay. You just getting started. Huh?
Yeah, so I'll be overnight too, probably in the afternoon.
Wow. Wow. Is that coffee there or?
Coca-Cola Classic.
There you go.
I'm old school. That's why I said the classic.
Mm.
I don't know if y'all remember when they had.
I remember, yeah.
Coke.
So I'm originally from California. We used to drink the ones we would drink were the Mexican Cokes.
Oh yeah.
Because they had the organic,
Sugar cane?
Yeah, the sugar cane. Sugar.
Yeah, I like to get the Mexican Coke. It's like $5 for a bottle.
Man, that would be. We just had those with some tacos. That was it right there.
I get at the Las Trancas right there on Cesar Chavez by 35.
What's it called?
Las Trancas. They have,
Trancas.
yeah, they have some good Mexican food there. With
Okay.
tortas and tacos.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I get the. Last time, a couple times, I got the Mexican food with a torta.
This is us right here.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah, but I-
corner. It's a corner house.
I'd rather drive overnight though. There's less cars, man, and
Cool.
I could deal with the intoxicated people.
Well,
They're not gonna kill me. It's the cars gonna kill
Yeah,
me.
you be safe.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a
Be
good one,
safe, man.
fellas.
All right, you take care.
Yes, sir. Man, that's wild. Drinking out of somebody's boot, a stranger's boot. Well, truthfully, girls' feet are usually cleaner and less fungus and bacteria than a guy's foot. There goes the car came out. A little too fast for me to go. I mean, I think this is takes me out by the freeway and it's a lot of traffic right there. 1073 on that first ride. Miss Grace?
Yeah.
I didn't know what those people were fixing
Yeah, I
to
didn't know. I was like, just go.
do. You have the pen, ma'am?
5852.
Thank you. That's the best way for me to turn around, right?
If you go, like, you can go straight here and it will circle around.
All right. Well, my name is Chris. I'm your driver recording for our safety.
It's okay. Totally get it. When you come to where like dead ends, you'll turn left.
All right. Man, it's kind of dark around here.
Yeah. They were really bad then. Gonna decide to suddenly work today? Okay.
Yeah, somebody was coming through the gate when I came, so I didn't have a problem.
The crazy part is, okay, it's opening now?
Yeah, it's opening.
Okay. Because on the app, like, where it says to, like, open it and stuff, it says it's offline. So that's why I was like, oh, I don't need to give him a code or anything. The gate works when it, right here, you're gonna turn. It works when it's feeling good about itself.
But I understand, like, in the morning time and in the evening time when people come and go from work, they leave it open because it'll break for all the times it opens and shuts.
Yeah, it's like open during the day, I think. I don't know, I think it's worked maybe a whole of like 3 days since I've lived here for like the past 2 years.
All that noise, they don't even go that fast.
I know. There's someone has some kind of motorcycle in my perma complex, and every morning and every evening, super early and super late, it makes the most, I mean, like, insanely loud noise.
But they need to have respect for their neighbors at least.
Like, I get it. Some people have a louder car, but this is like stupidly loud.
Are they revving it and all that?
I don't know if they're revving it. I've never like looked out the window to find out, but it's like obnoxious. Because they're like loud cars. Like, I get it, but like this is like you trying to be annoying.
Yeah, like when I go fast, usually drive fast, well, by myself, and I switch lane to lane all the time. But I got to make sure I look, because those motorcycles, they go so fast.
Well, when they
I don't want to
split
cut them off and
lanes,
kill them, you
yeah.
know. They go so fast and they split lanes.
They
and-
split lane. That's what stresses me out. If you're next to me in your own lane, I'll see you. But when you start splitting lanes, like, dude, what do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, and you're going like twice the speed limit. And
Yeah, we're dead stop traffic, and you're splitting lanes, dude. Like, you're asking for it.
I can't feel bad for them when they die. They die all the time, but if you're splitting lanes and going twice the speed limit, he
If
thinks
you're
gonna happen.
Riding a motorcycle normal, you're probably pretty safe, but they choose to be unsafe.
And the guys in the Harleys are safer, I guess, right?
The Harley, we're like the three-wheel thingies. Tricycles, those are safe.
I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. I never really tried. But if I did, I'd be trying to go 100 something every time I get on it.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's the adrenaline rush. Like, I get it. But I think it's like where you choose to do that. Like, get on the toll and go 105.
Yeah.
Don't do it on 35 at rush hour. Like,
Especially with all the 18-wheelers, man.
exactly.
Because they don't care. They're not even feeling.
It's like cyclists, like the bicyclists who are like on Stastny at 4. And I'm like, wow. You could bike so many places in Austin, but this is where you chose today?
And there's bike lanes everywhere in Austin.
I used to hate the bike lanes, but I've come to just be like, you know what? I'd rather have them because then I don't have to worry about hitting you.
Yeah.
You're in your lane, I'm in my lane, we're all friends.
Yeah.
When you're like in the road, it's annoying. I'm like so scared I'm gonna hit
But those
them.
scooters downtown, man.
Oh my gosh, I've almost hit people on those things because they just do whatever they want. You'll just be like, at right turn signal, I'm doing my scooter.
They don't obey the traffic law.
No. Especially this lady and they're all drunk. But that was during the day.
I wouldn't ride off, so I'd be scared of falling out. It's gonna hurt. Just one little pothole, one little bump, it could take a spill.
Like, they're fun to ride, but like, I rode them in like a park where it's safe.
Controlled environment.
Yeah. My dad had one because he bought his own so he could drive around the RV park.
And some of them go pretty fast.
Yeah, he's like 20 miles per hour. He'd zoom around the RV park, things, getting packages. He was living his best life.
Was he wearing a helmet at least?
Nah.
I've seen a guy downtown delivering right in the street. One of those one-wheel things with like a
Where you
like
stand
a
on it?
seesaw on it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, what? He's riding in the street with it. He was,
One wheel was popular a few years ago.
he was,
Some
de-
people really committed.
he was delivering at the delivery thing on his back. I'm like,
At that point, you might as well buy a bike.
one with the motor on it at least, because there's too many hills.
Yeah. You can get those like nice like electric bikes now that really like have the
And I've even seen some of those scooters on the freeway, like stopped on the
Oh no.
freeway. I'm like, I guess they ran out of juice. I know they were scared to have to walk off. They had to have been drunk.
Yeah, no, you're walking on the freeway with those things. That's crazy.
Somebody gave me a 1-star rating, said I was speeding, passing red lights, and I was impolite.
I'm like, did you get me there on time? So, but did I die? No.
But they're lying. That's what they're lying. I don't know. I guess they're trying to get their little $10 back. I don't know.
I get $10 back.
What's it, 20? I guess they're fair.
I don't think I've ever given anyone below 5 stars. Like you, I don't know what you would have to do to make me give less than 5 stars.
Yeah, I give everybody 5 too, except for like one person I didn't.
Yeah, like you know, you throw up in the trash. You know. Really?
Now somebody threw up on the outside of the car, and I still gave him 5 stars because the guy was cool, but it was his chick running up. And then she says, "Please, please." She was begging for him, "Please don't," because I guess they know that they charge more, you know, when you throw up in the car. Well, I don't drink, so.
I've been dropped off and thrown up 10 seconds after I left the Uber, but not in the Uber or on the Uber, because I'm responsible.
They want to, when they feel like throwing up, they want to lower the window, and that air makes them throw up.
The closest I ever got to throwing up, I remember we did have the window rolled down, and that was the only thing that saved me, because the cool air will keep me from throwing up. And then I remember holding my friend's bag, and like, if I throw up, I'm gonna have to throw up in her purse. That was where we were at. But I didn't. Did I 10 seconds after leaving the Uber? Yes.
You threw up in your friend's purse?
No, I did not.
Oh.
That was our plan.
That was
like our backup plan. But I didn't throw up in her purse, and I remember getting to my apartment, and I guess like echolocation kicked in, and my body knew we were at my apartment, and I looked at my friend, she goes, "We'll just get out here." We got out like the entrance to the gate, and I just like threw up on the ground.
I wonder what happens if somebody throws up in one of those Waymos.
I don't know.
Would the Waymo know? Would it take?
Would it know?
Would it try to pick up somebody with the vomit in there, or?
I'm convinced that those Waymos are not actually like robots, that it's like people in India driving the car, like. Okay, because do you know that like those Amazon stores? You remember they talked about those Amazon stores where you could like go in and leave, and it would know what you took, and it would charge your Amazon account?
No, I don't.
It was like this thing in like California where you could like, it knew it through AI. Like you would go in and pick something, it would know, and you just walk out. Turns out it was just run by a bunch of guys like in India on cameras watching you and what you picked out. There was no technology really in it. And that's what I'm convinced the Waymo cars are. That they're just these people in India driving like drone style.
I don't think so, because they seem to be
Aware.
No, yeah, but they
they
seem to be like they'll always do the same thing.
Interesting. I haven't ridden in one yet because they don't. If I'm downtown, I just walk, and then they don't go to my house.
Yeah, they don't go that far. Yeah, because I saw in an article a couple weeks ago, it said they did 20% of the rides. Not this past month, the previous month.
I would get in one. I have it turned on, but I just never go any. If I'm downtown, I just walk.
Yeah.
4 blocks, it's fine. I'm not paying for an Uber for that.
Yeah.
I'm so cheap. We'll be like,
No,
3 miles? We can walk it.
Well, what, 3 miles? 3 miles is going to take an hour,
Me
though.
and my friend are the worst. We'll be like, it's only 8 blocks. We'll walk it. Like, we are so bad about it. Because we're like, we're not paying for that.
Yeah, but they said they did 20%, but they're short rides, you know.
Yeah.
So it's those numbers are skewed, and
When they only like run like a very small area of downtown.
yeah. But they're training them to go to the airport.
Like I see him at church and stuff because my church is on like 2nd and Cesar Chavez, and so I see him down there. But
Oh, I've dropped 2 people off at the Waymo place that worked for Waymo. You know, and the first thing I asked them, because they tell me, right away they're telling me, I'm like, why aren't you riding in a Waymo?
yeah,
Because it's close to them. The one who programmed them, he had a laptop and everything. So I just wanted to check out your car, because I was driving an electric car, the Mustang Mach-E.
oh cool.
He was like, so I don't know, he was bullshitting as soon as he told me that. I just want, because you don't know what kind of car you're gonna get.
Well, I guess if you put like you want the fancy cars.
If you want the electric. And then there was another guy too. I mean, both of them told me, "Hey, don't go in the parking lot. Don't go in the parking lot." I don't know if you know where it's at. It's on that Stastny right there across from that Tesla place.
Oh, interesting.
There's only I'm only guesstimating about 50 of them at the most.
There's one that literally parks all the time outside my church. It's always there. I'm like, what are you doing there?
Man, I've seen them park in the back alleys. I was like, what is it? What is
What
it
are they
doing?
doing there? Literally. I
But
was
I
just
think-
waiting for a call.
Yeah, I think they space them out. One of my passengers told me they would park in front of his neighbor's house. His neighbor will go up to it talking shit. And then his neighbor got tired of it. He just started putting junk in front of his house. So I'm going to park right there.
That's funny. The one up in church, it just sits there. I don't mind it, I guess. It just chills there. Like,
Yeah, but when they stop to pick somebody up, they'll just stop right in the middle of the road, man. They don't try to.
I have seen that.
They don't try to get over. They don't try to find somewhere safe to park.
No, they just dead stop.
Yeah, they stop right. I'm honking at it, hitting the lights at it. Move, man. You're in the way. They don't care because it's not going to get hurt.
Right. It's literally like, I'm gone. You can't hear honks, can't hurt me. I think in some way it might be what the future is. Like, we'll just all be driven by Waymos. Like, everyone will just own a Waymo. But that'll be a long time coming.
Well, they're trying to take everybody's job, man. The rich people are trying to take everybody's job by creating all this shit. But where's everybody gonna work?
Right.
You're gonna have to buy your own robots and put them to work. Or what?
God, I forget how fancy West is, and I did not dress fancy West.
Man, people will cross right in front of me in the middle of the night, man. They're lucky I can see very well with my glasses on. Cars will run the light right in front of me too. I've even seen the Waymo pass a red light. I've seen them change lanes in the intersection. Now I'm taking notes on all that.
You're like, I'm on to court. Well, weren't they like, didn't they have to have somebody ride with them for a while and then they took that back away? There was a point at which they were like crashing, and so Austin was like, nah, you gotta have a person in the car just at least chilling.
Well, that's how they train them by driving them. Because they're not.
Training cars.
Yeah, they're training the car.
See, people should do whatever they want.
They're riding the bicycle. Yeah, and the other day, some dude was riding a bike right in the middle of the street. I blow the horn at him. He starts cussing at me. So I do U-turn and go back to him.
It's wild to me, the bikers thing. Like, it's called sharing the road, not like you own the road. Not like share.
I come back to him, right? I say, man, why you got to do all that for, man? You're making it worse for yourself. Because I could have ran over him. But I ain't trying to do all that, you know?
I'm not trying to go to jail today.
No, as long as you stop and you're sober, what are they going to do? You see, they let that dude out on bond who killed those 5 people with that 18 wheeler. And look at this car. He just looks at me crazy. See, if you went in the car, I'll squeeze right there. It's these foreigners, man. And
I do Uber Comfort.
I see the foreigners driving the Uber black cars, man. Like,
That's wild. I do Uber Comfort because I tend to get less. I just get generally overall less sketchy drivers.
yeah, because
I can't afford no like Uber Black, but you know, we can pay the extra little bit for comfort.
And the dude was trying to give me the death stare. Dude,
Oh.
you're getting right in front of me, man. I'm supposed to be giving you the death stare. Is it on that side or?
It's right here on the left. But you can let me out wherever.
Well, I want to let you out where it's safe. Well, you know what? This looks.
We love a good back alley.
This looks pretty safe to
Yeah.
me. You have a good one, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you. I just took my foot off the pedal, man. Shit, I'm at to go through here, I guess. $6 tip for the first ride. Appreciate y'all. $7 tip for this ride. Appreciate you, man. 37.38. Gotta watch out for the people, man. These drunk people will walk right in front of you, man. Oh man, these are the Shelby Cobra. I don't know if it was a legit one or a replica, but the big money's out tonight. I'm usually at home sleep at this time. On a Saturday, I'm usually. Where they at? I hear somebody. Somebody saying something. It should be right there, right here. This little bottle's going fast. I don't even use it all the time. The Waymo stopped for the people in the crosswalk. No, then it takes off. You bastard. Another Waymo right here in front of me. It looks like somebody's in here. Somebody's in it. Yeah, somebody's in it. Cold. Veritable T-bird. Man, I hate rides like this, man. See if the commando's already fighting.
Hi, thank you so much for waiting.
Hello. Serafina,
Mm-hmm.
you have a code, man?
2463.
Man, the Waymos are crawling around here.
I know. Everywhere.
Well, my name is Chris. I'm your driver and recorder for our safety.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. It's the scooters behind me. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
No right turn on red, man. Is that an Uber Black or what? Is it an Uber?
I think so, yes.
I don't understand how all these foreigners get in those Uber Black cars, man. They don't even know how to read or speak English. Well, at least they're not going to be able to drive the 18-wheeler trucks anymore. At least that's one thing I agree with Cheeto on. Man, look at all those lights he has on the front. Yeah, well, we usually have to wait like 7 minutes for the passenger to come. It takes like it doesn't start, the clock doesn't start until about 2 minutes later. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
We have to wait.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm waiting because I want to get the ride. I don't want to wait for nothing.
Appreciate the waiting.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I had to wait anyway. But I try to wait. If they communicate with me, I try to wait. If they don't communicate with me, I'm not waiting. Because I don't even know if they went back to sleep or what. Especially like in the morning time.
Yeah.
I try to call them after the 2 minutes. Because I don't want to be waiting for nothing. But I have, and I will. Just part of it, you know. And I hate to get passed by a Prius. But it was already in front of us. The next one?
Yeah, this one.
It just shows right here, but I'll take you where you need to go.
It's just this first building.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes it just has the front of the complex. And this side or this next stairwell?
This one's perfect.
Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
Thank you so much, you too.
You're welcome. Thank you. Man, come on, man. You tripping, GPS? Start another clip, y'all.